For breakfast this morning, I am going to make some raspberry banana cinnamon oatmeal. And I'm going to add in a little bit of soy milk to give it a bit of creaminess as well. Now, if weight loss is your goal, then oatmeal is just the perfect filling breakfast food. It is full of water and fiber, and I just really like the taste of it as well. And to make this extra tasty, I'm actually going to add in a tablespoon of raspberry jam as well. Now, again, if weight loss is your goal, fruit jam is definitely not a low calorie density food, so you might want to skip this part. But since I am already at my ideal weight range and I'm not looking to lose any more weight, I include some of these slightly higher calorie dense foods once in a while. Alright, let's mix it all together and add in a bit of soy. And I think we should make it even more cinnamony. Beautiful. All right, for lunch, I'm going to make a sweet potato, chickpea, avocado salad with a mango, ginger, soy, lime dressing. Now, I'm going to first chop up the 2 small sweet potatoes into about 1 centimeter cubes and bake them in the oven on a baking tray for about 20 to 25 minutes on 450 Fahrenheit. And I am going to chop up the salad, the onion, and shred up a carrot. And for the dressing, I'm gonna blend the mango, an entire mango, which is ripe, some fresh ginger, some soy sauce, and lime juice. And those are really flavorful ingredients that are going to give this salad a really, really nice taste. Now for this recipe, you can use 1 large sweet potato or 2 smaller ones like I'm using right now. For each of my main meals, I like to include a wet starch. That is the very filling component to the meal. Because otherwise, if I didn't include the starch, this meal would just be a salad with some vegetables and fruit and not quite as filling. Leafy greens, for example, only have about 100 calories per pound, so you're gonna have to eat quite a lot of them in order to actually get yourself to be full. Whereas with potatoes and sweet potatoes that are about 350 calories per pound and full of fiber and water, they are much more satiating. And I am using a half of an onion. If you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that I am a huge fan of onion and garlic. All right, now I'm going to open up my can of chickpeas and give them a good rinse. Now for our dressing, I am going to slice up this very ripe mango, which is what you want. You want it to be a very juicy mango. And I'm going to put the contents of this in my blender. A tiny bit of ginger, since ginger is so powerful, just about that much. And I am going to take the skin off of it. All right, so I'm putting all of this in my blender now. 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And we are going to blend this all together now. For the lettuce, I am using this organic spring mix that I picked up at the grocery store. And what I like to do when I make salads is actually cut up the lettuce into very small pieces I just find that it makes the salads tastier and gets all the flavor all over the lettuce. When I'm eating a salad, I just do not like the feeling of chewing on big pieces of lettuce. It's just a personal preference. There you go. Okay, now I'm adding in my entire very ripe avocado. And I'm gonna mix this all together really well. The sweet potato is almost ready. Okay, so now I'm adding in the baked sweet potato chunks. And we're gonna mix this all together with our sauce. And I'm gonna drizzle the sauce all over this delicious salad. Give it a good mixing together. I'm actually really excited about this. It looks delicious. You usually can't go wrong when you add all of your favorite flavors together in one dish. And voila, it is time to eat. As a snack, I am going to eat this very ripe mango. I've got quite a few of them that are all ripening at the same time, so they've got to be eaten up. And I just think that fruit makes the perfect snack because it's just so easy. All right, for dinner, I am going to make a rice bowl with mushrooms, black beans, broccoli, and corn. And I've sliced up some raw onion. I'm actually gonna put the onion in raw. I really like doing that to add a bit of crunch. And then I'm going to season it with garlic powder, dill, lemon juice, and some sriracha for spice. And I know you guys like to know exact measurements of how much rice I'm making, and I'm just gonna put the rest of this package in. So let's see how much this is. This is 1.5 cups of dried rice that's left in this pack, so that's how much I'm making. And I'm gonna slice up about 1/3 of these mushrooms, so it'll probably be about 8 to 10 mushrooms. And this is a very typical meal that I ate when I first started eating this way. I was either making rice bowls or potato dishes or soups. So this is a very typical meal that I would have made when I first started eating low calorie density and wasn't adding in overt fats like avocado. I didn't have a ton of tofu back then either. So if you're wanting to start out and you're not someone who has a ton of experience in the kitchen, you want just something really simple and quick, and you're happy to use frozen veggies, then this is a great meal to kind of get you started. All right, so I've got my frozen corn and broccoli ready to go, and my mushrooms cooking in the back as well. So I've just rinsed the entire can of black beans, and I'm going to warm these up on the stovetop also. All right, I've got my big mixing bowl out again. Got my rice in there already. Adding in the corn and broccoli. And the warmed up black beans. Mushrooms. Half of a sliced up raw onion. Garlic powder. Dill. The drizzle of sriracha for spice, and a splash of lemon juice. I'm going to add a bit of salt as well. So what I'll do now is I will just fill up some of this in my dinner plate, and I'll just go back for more until this is all done. And I'm going to add another drizzle of sriracha just to make it extra spicy. All right, now I'm going to make a dessert type smoothie, and I have had a lot of different types of smoothies. I usually just mix whatever random fruit I happen to have in my fridge or freezer. And the other day I mixed peach and raspberry and banana together, and this has to be one of the best flavor combinations I've made in a while. Like Alex agreed. It was just, for some reason, all together with a bit of cinnamon and soy milk, it was so good. It tastes like a dessert. It was just such a good combination. So I highly, highly recommend this one. And as per usual, I don't really measure. I just kind of eyeball it and put, you know, a few pieces of each fruit in there. I am going to sweeten it even more with a little bit of stevia, just to get it really dessert-y. And this is the stevia I use. It's from Amazon. Lots of cinnamon. And a splash of soy milk. And then water. And let's blend this up. Honestly, I wish you guys could taste this through the screen because it's just that good. Yum. Now, I know I say this often in my videos, but make sure the bananas are frozen or else it won't come out ice creamy like this. If you want it nice and thick and frozen, then all the fruit, including the bananas, need to be frozen before you blend it up.